Welcome to Nancy's Live on Nancy Stamps. Waiting for the people to join my live. Hello, Chow. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Lee. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Charlotte, Terry, Judy, Samantha. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Bernie. Hello, Nikki. You guys asked for it. I'm delivering. I don't have multifarious cardstock, but it sounds cool. What I do have is some heavy Neenah Solar White. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut it into 5.5 by 4 1/4 sheets. So I'll cut quite a few panels of this to play with. I don't have a big jelly plate. I don't do a whole bunch of mixed media. I do it every once in a while. Last time we used the jelly plates, remember I got alcohol ink everywhere, but it was fun. We had a good time. We made some nice panels. Linda, I still have your panel. I didn't forget. I just got to get around to finishing it and send it to you. What, Melanie? You haven't seen jelly plates? Oh, you go, girl, Fairy Fox. Exercise for me, too. That is the one thing in my life I do not do enough of anymore. I used to do it all the time. I was an athletic kid. And then I used to go to the gym like 3 times a week. I can't even tell you the last time I've been in a gym. Oh, yes, I can. I think I was pregnant with Leah and said, I can't do this, and stopped going. So that was 8 years ago. Now in about 10 minutes, I have to holler to the children to get their frozen pizza out of the oven. I do have new internet, so you guys will have to let me know if it cuts out, you know, if it's buffering or lagging. And I found out, because I emailed the company about my old router, that it is still under warranty. So I'm going to send that in and get it fixed. And then that way, if I do have a problem with this new internet, I got the Eros system. So I have a little thing in every part of the house now, which is kind of cool. All right, on the desk. So 110-pound Neenah Solar White cut down into 5.5 by 4 1/4 panels. And this is just because it's a thick, smooth cardstock. I have our wonderful pan pastels. Don't know what we're going to do with them, but I have every set that I have out. Big old roll of paper towels. And then off to the other side of my desk here, I have some tools. I have a little 4-inch round. I think I gave one of these away in the last giveaway. I don't know who won that, but somebody won it. This one is a 3 by 5 plate. I have some of my Brusho powdered elements, not a lot, just a few. Squirt bottle to go with them. And then I have these little tools that are kind of like texturing tools. I have a brayer. And I have stencils behind me. And I have a whole bunch of a mixture of acrylics paint. So I have Blick Studio Premier, which was Nicole brand. Artist Loft. So I have a whole bunch of different colors of acrylic paint. Really? Maybe it's jinxing me. So let me see. This round jelly plate I got from Marco's Paper, but I think I also saw them at Blick Art Store. I need to get a bigger one. So hello, welcome, welcome everybody. This is our 7 p.m. coronavirus Think About Something Else live. So I want to hear all the good news of the day. I want to show you guys something. I have a special friend. They know who they are. I want to thank them for sending me this file. I don't want to name them publicly only because I don't want people bombarding this person and asking them to send them the file. But I am in love with this file. So this was 6 pieces of paper. So I had some neon cardstock. So yeah, blue, green, yellow, orange, pink, and black. So 6 pieces cut out of my silhouette cameo, which is being super nice to me today. I don't know why. Maybe because she knows there's a new scan and cut in the house. I don't know. But I was also able to finally get my pick scan working. I cannot believe it, but it didn't cut out perfect. And I did the collaboration. What's it called? Not collaboration. Something like that, but it's not collaboration. And it didn't cut. You can see here, it's not like it's off alignment. And the little butterflies are even worse. So did it work? It worked. Is it to the quality I'm looking for? No. But at least these butterflies didn't go to waste. Calibration, that's the word. Calibration. Thank you guys. So Silhouette and I were playing around this morning, and so it took a little time, but I got the pick scan mat to work finally, and then I cut this out, which was beautiful, and I had a lot of fun. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to my very special friend who sent this to me, and I'm gonna have to find something to send you back in return. Isn't it pretty though? It's nice. I love it. It's so pretty to look at. I can't. If that person, if that person wants to make themselves known, they can't. My sister just commented, "Oh, and you're the smart one." Just because I don't speak English good. Okay, stop. All right. Hello to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I guess let's just get started here and see what we get, right? So this is, I think these are 2 different companies. Let me see here. Yes, one is called Gelli Arts and one is called Gel Press. So there are 2 different companies, but you guys, they're pretty much the same thing. It's an artificial, it's called a jelly plate because it's an artificial gel that they've made for us. You can make homemade jelly plates. I've seen them online. But you have to be careful because supposedly they could get moldy, I heard. I don't know. I would rather just buy one instead of make one, but it's made out of jelly. It's lots of fun to play with. Very fun. It comes with 2 clear acetate pieces, a top and a bottom. I do recommend keeping the acetate pieces and keeping it in its little storage container just to protect it from getting dusty, dirty. You can take it and wash it under your sink with a little warm water and soap. Anne-Marie says Gel Press was the first and the original one. So that's my circular guy here. This other one is from Gelli Arts. This one is 3x5. You know what these are fun for too is when you want to do stamping and you want to do mirror stamping. You can stamp on these and then flip it over and mirror stamp. They don't really, I mean, there's a little bit of a smell, but I don't think it's anything like bad. It's just fun to play with. Okay, So I'm going to start with this square one, and then we'll move to that one, and then eventually I'll have to clean up and, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to stick it to the Tim Holtz desk here, just to make sure it doesn't move around when we're playing with it. Look at that. Wing. Okay. All right, so Sunshine needs the letter S, please. All right. So those of you that are mixed media artists that do a lot of Gelli printing, I do expect that you speak up and help me out here, because again, Nancy's not huge on mixed media. I've only done this a couple of times, just playing around. The one way I've seen and I learned a lot from was, it's gone, you can't see it. Woo! Is watching Lavinia Stamps. I always say that wrong and you guys yell at me, I'm sorry. But what I've seen her do is take inks, distress inks, and she takes a brayer, and you just want to push up and lift, push up and lift, push up and lift, so you get that color on the brayer. And you're not going to see it on the Gelli plate, but you will when we do the printing. And distress inks are dye ink, so they stay wet longer. So that's why I think she uses them. You don't really have to worry about them drying out. Hi, Bonnie, dearest. Pizza's ready. What time is it? I hear kids in the kitchen. Hey, Leah, can you go upstairs and see if Xavier's getting the pizza out of the kitchen? Thank you, Chow. All right, and then I'm going to add some. She has her brushos in a pot, and then she sprinkles water on. Nancy's going to be lazy and just do the brushos directly. Probably will regret this later, but we're going to go with it. And my brushos, I just have a little tack in the top. And you can see I kind of swatched some of them out. Some of them, not all of them. All right, and then I'm just going to spray this with some Distress water sprayer. And we're going to go for it. And again, you can use your brayer and brayer the top of that. I know she's used a, what's that round one called? A Baron. Ta-da! So we get this cool brusho background. Now, the way she does it, it dilutes the colors. The way I've done it, you get a really high concentration of the colors. And of course, because it's water-based, you can go in there and add some drops of water, and we can let that spread out, or we can do the paper towel lift, and now we have this kind of underwatery look. I want to dilute that center part a little. I can spray that and move it around a little bit. We can take the heat tool to it. We can blot it up, move it around, whatever you want to do there. Okay, so using the brushes, it gives you, and the ink gives you a more muted effect. It's really pretty. Now, the way most people I've seen use it is, and that's, again, go check out Lavinia Stamps on YouTube. Her stamps are fairies. They're beautiful. Her colors are beautiful. So that's one way of doing it. The way that I've seen most people do is using paints and stencils. So let's try that. Yes? The pizza's out? Okay, thank you. Now you have dinner. Your brother's taking care of you tonight. Okay, so I'm going to grab some stencils and things we got here. I'm going to put, Thank you, Auntie Teresa. You're a sweetheart. You guys are so awesome. You guys have really, like, cheered me up in the last couple weeks. Like, really. Oh, you guys are sweet. Okay, this is just some white, cheapy acrylic paint. $4.99 from Hobby Lobby, which I'm probably going to boycott after this is all over, you guys. Because of everything they did. But, yeah, brush shows are pigmented watercolor. So, a tiny little drop of this. We don't need a whole bunch. It's a little drizzle of that. I'm going to use the same Lavinia Stamps, Lavinia. They are out of the UK. She makes beautiful, what do you call it? Fairy stamps. All right. Now, I still have a little bit of the blue distress ink on my brayer because I didn't clean it. And supposedly, you don't clean when you're doing this. You just go with the flow, okay? You can clean if you want to. Yeah, Marissa says, make sure you have thin layers. I'm going to take this knots, what's this called? Knots and Scales. Stencil from Not Too Shabby Shop. And I'm going to put a little blue on top of that. Yeah, that's right. Pull off the negatives. So I'm going to take a little bit of blue. Plop that down. Or not. There we go. Yes, you got it, sunshine. And then kind of smear that around. I probably shouldn't have plopped that in the middle, but we'll see. Ew, that paint stinks. Whoa, whew. That's Blick acrylic paint. Studio acrylic paints. Oh my gosh. Oh, my stencil's moving here. Oh no, my stencil's sliding. Okay, stop sliding. All right, so then we can do a print like this with the stencil. And I'm going to use my dirty brayer right on top of it. Ooh, look at that. We get 2 for 1. So I'm kind of cleaning the brayer and pressing down. So we get this kind of funky, distressed pattern. And then we can lift the stencil up. Again, making our mess. You guys, it's gonna rain all week. I'm not the lake, my little lake by my house is opening up on Saturday. I'm super excited. It's supposed to rain all weekend. Everything I wanted to get done while I was on vacation is not gonna get done. Boo-hoo. Oh, that's right. I do have bubble wrap somewhere. Okay, so then this is the second one. So it has, I know it's hard to see, but it has some white. We're going to leave that on there because you want to use a dirty, I'm told to use a dirty gel plate. So I'm going to put some pink on top of that. Wendy Veggie Art Staycation. Okay, what's it called? Art Station. Okay, this is a tiny bit of Artist Loft pink acrylic paint. And I'm just going to put that right over top of it. And then I like you guys' idea of adding some texture. So I have these little premium texture sheets. I think these are supposed to be used with polymer clay. I don't know. I found them on sale. I think from Michael's. They're called Craft Smart Premium Texture Sheet. 3 pieces. Oh yeah, they're kind of like silicone. Oh, they have double-sided designs. That's cool. Oh, ooh, I'm going to do this kind of florally print side. Ooh, look at that. We can get a print off of that, too. Okay, I'm gonna lift that. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna put this down over here. Ooh, this is very mixed media. Now I know why you guys do this. It's very fun. It's very freeing, liberating. Okay. No, distress oxides are a dye. Oh, that is so cool. They're a dye and pigment combination. You can see some of the blue in there. You can see the pink from that little thing. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, let's do something else here. Yeah, I stamped the texture plate out. That came out pretty cool. I'm going to do that one again. This is a little bit of, I don't know, yellow. Oh, this is the stinky paint. I don't know what they put in this paint, but it's going to make me high. High, so high. I've never been high in my life, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. That's not true. I had a couple surgeries where I was feeling good. Okay, a little bit of yellow. I'm going to put this plate back on over here and just kind of press it down. Make it kind of cool looking over here. Oh, put the little design in there. I'm going to use this little scrapey tool over here. Then I'm going to put some turquoise on top of it. I'm trying to be very thin with the paint. And got all kinds of weird funky textures going on here. I'm just going to layer everything. I'm going to do this over here in the corner. Well, I was going to do that in the corner. Don't you move. Just kind of put that down. Ta-da! And oh yeah, I got those too. That's a good idea. Old hotel key cards, old gift cards. Distress oxides are good, Anne Marie? Okay, I'll have to try those. Yes, I'll show the packaging. You can see the paint mixing on the brayer now. That's okay. Just a little warm soap and water. Warm water and soap will take that off. Ah, that one didn't come out as cool as I thought. Still pretty. You can see a little bit of the yellow flower in the background, but the teal kind of took over everything there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to reprint that one. Okay, the packaging on these things were called Craft Smart. Craft Smart Premium Texture Sheets, 3 pieces. Oops. I think I got these from Michael's. And I think they are in the polymer clay section. Yeah, I have a whole drawer full of old gift cards, hotel key cards, so Hilton, Westin. So yeah, I keep these too. Old kids gift cards, things like that. I am using the 110-pound Neenah Solar White. I am going to try, let's try the pan pastel method. So what I was told, I haven't tried this yet. You guys are I'm learning this with you guys. Is that we can take some pan pastels. And I'm going to go back in with the bright yellow right through the stencil. Okay, I'll lift that up. Oh, that's pretty. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy's going to link those texture pastes in our Facebook group. It's foiling and stamping fun. Anne-Marie, what should I, what? Should I put oil on here, Anne-Marie? I'm trying to read you guys' comments. You guys are going so fast. All right, I'm going to put some red on top of this yellow. I didn't know that about pan pastels either. You know who I learned it from? Julie Faye Fan Balzer. Love her. Check out her YouTube. All right, very thin coat of red with the yellow pan pastels. I'm going to do this little texture plate down here. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And oh, I should have did white paint. You're right. Oh, don't put oil on the plates. That didn't work. I don't think I had enough paint. Let's try that again. Use oil on the plate. You guys are confusing me. What kind of oil? Like, what's that oil I use? What's that oil called that I use all the time? Glycerin? Is that what I should put on here? I'm gonna try this again. Coconut oil, baby oil. Yeah, pan pastels are like a chalk, you guys, but they're in a pan format. All right, that's a little different. Not exactly what I was going for, but we can improve upon it. Oh, you know what? I want some orange. Did I bring orange? I did bring orange. Pan pastel sticking on the jelly plate, so clean the pan pastel a bit with a bit of oil. Okay. Well, I don't have any oil. I'm just going to spray it a little bit with some cleaner there. Do like that texture paste look. Baby oil is used to clean the plate. Okay, I don't have any of that either. My baby's 8 years old, 7 years old now. She's not a baby no more. This is my other baby. He's gonna be in high school next year. Oh my gosh. Who? You. What? this one. Where's my pizza? Yeah, go upstairs and eat. Is all your schoolwork done for today? Have Xavier help you with that thing you're supposed to take a picture of. That didn't show up. All right, moving on. I want to use this over here on this side. Ooh, okay, and I'm going to do it again on this side. I know, I see a lot of videos where a lot of creative people do not clean their gel plates. That is correct. I've seen that. All right, I think if it's too thin, it dries too fast. So you need not a heavy coat, but not too thin of a coat that it's translucent, because then it dries too quickly. So I have some of that yellow down. Now I'm putting some blue down. Hopefully this blue reactivates it a little bit. Let me get right to moving here. Mix 2 colors in one go. That's a good idea, Anne-Marie. I'll do that next. Of course it's messy, Sandra. That's why it's called mixed media. Oh. Well, it's definitely sticking to this paper. Oh yeah, we got all the colors in this one. We got blue, we got yellow, we got the prints. I don't know if that camera's gonna pick that up. But I like your idea. Let's do two together. Oh, that's too much of a blob. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Somewhere around here, I do have some bubble wrap. I just don't have it right in front of me. Where's those other texture plates? Okay, let's do this one. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. I'll print that on here. Jennifer, I would say when you're looking to buy ink colors, buy inks that you're going to use. Like, I would recommend the Distress Oxides, because Distress Oxides you can use for stamping, you can use them for backgrounds, you can use them for watercoloring, you can use them for so many different things with the Distress Oxides. And you know, you're kind of getting a 2-in-1 ink, because the Distress Oxide inks, like I said, do the background like Distress inks do, but they also stamp nice. And just buy the colors you're going to use. Like, you know what kind of colors you're tempted to buying or using. That's what you should do. I mean, go and look in your closet and see what kind of colors you're attracted to. Like, I like lots of dark navy and purples. So those are, they tend to be the ink colors that I use the most. Like, if you look at my cards, this paint is iggy. Paint's all thick and yucky. There's a big old paint booger in there. Ew, that was gross. But I would start with like primary colors because you can always blend them, mix them up. Stacy on here? Oh, we got us a new wannabe troll. She's a wannabe troll because she can't do anything with her life. Thank you, Kiki. Goodbye, troll. Kiki handled it. Ooh, this one's like pretty colors. It's not real defined, but I kind of like that. You know what? I'm gonna work with this one a little bit. I just like the way that looks. I'm gonna sprinkle some. We're gonna sprinkle this bad boy. A lot of times, Jennifer, you can find sales, like scrapbook.com has some good sales where you can like get 3 or 4 and then you get one free, or you know, you buy so many and then you get a bigger discount or whatever. It probably wasn't even a girl. It was some dude pretending to be a girl. That's cool. I like that. It's okay, Stacy. You love that mink. I know. It's all right. Oop, probably too much on that. Too much water. Desk is covered in paint and plates and everything else. I just like all the funky colors. All right, I want to do the round one and try to do this like galaxy scene. I like this one. This one's cool. So some of these just need to be, we just need to keep stamping on them until, that one came out pretty. Like this just to me looks like a Mother's Day background. This one needs a little more color. This one needs a little more texture. We can go in and add all, oh my gosh, I made all of these already? So you just get carried away. You just keep going and going and going and you don't stop. All right, let me clean this one up and let's get the round one and play with that one for a little bit. I do tend to like the round one better, but that's only because I'm round. You know, I have this thing for round. Hi, Anna. Jennifer, make sure they're not the minis. If they're regular distress inks, they could be the minis. A regular distress pad should be anywhere from $4 to $6, somewhere in that range. Distress oxides are new in the last couple years, but I think with the distress oxides, you're going to get a lot further. I know you're new and you're building up your stash, so I think distress oxides will be better for you if you're just starting out. And if you do like a lot of sunset scenes, I would do like maybe a red, orange, yellow. If you do like a lot of night scenes, I would do a light blue, maybe a dark blue, and a purple. Like those would be the 6 colors I start with. All right, good enough. My sister got me the oxides and she was so nice. I was so surprised. And the lids on the new oxides are super tight. Like I was fighting with the one I was using earlier today. All right, let's try this round one. It had a little bubble in it. Okay, I think it's on that side. I'm gonna do this again. Here's some tumbled glass. Yeah, the distress inks are cheaper because you cannot get good stamping with them. Distress oxides you can get good stamping with because there's a pigment base with them. Distress inks, you cannot get a good stamped image with them. The ink is very watery and it's great for backgrounds and it's great for doing different kind of stamping methods, but not actually like, it's not really good for stamping. Let me do this. Right, and like Stacy said, you cannot get the distress oxides in the mini inks. They only come in the full-size pads. But you can stamp with them. You can do backgrounds with them. You can heat emboss over them. You can blend really well with them. They're just really nice. These are Brusho crystals, and I just diluted them in some water, which is just some liquid watercolor. I should have used a smaller brush. That's way too messy. Yeah, last time we played with alcohol inks, Nancy made a big mess everywhere. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was fun, but it was messy. I'm just doing 2 different color blues, purple, and some black, and I did some distress oxide background. I think they make a full sheet jelly plate, Bonnie, so you can do like mixed media books. Is it Jane Davenport? She does a lot with jelly plates with mixed media books. I don't have any, Bonnie, but I would imagine his inks are really nice, the Simon inks, because he's with Ranger. Ta-da! All right, so I want more ink on this. In fact, we're just going to cheat and do this. Oh, look how quickly that dried. That didn't give me much time to work with it. Okay, maybe this paper was not the best paper for this. Look, it just soaks it right up. I thought I'd have a little moving time. Nope. I am Stacy, but I'm a mind of what I'm doing here. I am making a mess. I was trying to do this galaxy look, but I thought I was going to have time to move the water around, and it just soaked right into the card. So I really didn't have the time to do this galaxy look. Kind of looks like a planet back there somewhere. But look, this card just soaks the water right in so it doesn't move. Maybe I need to use watercolor card next time. I'm going to heat that. That's what I said. Kind of looks like a planet in the background. This is 110-pound Neenah Solar White. Before y'all go thinking I'm crazy, I got ideas here. Got ideas. Hang with me. Hello, Denise. Oh, I'm glad you got it. I just mailed you another one today. Now remember we said about if we can get mirror stamping out of this. Let's see. And I'm using VersaFine Clair because it stays wet a little longer. Now it's not going to be perfect like the stamp, but it'll give us this nice kind of background look. This is a penny black stamp, this tree. It's called Skyward. Skyward. This is a Crafter's Companion silicone stamp. So I stamped it with some Versamark first. Then I'm going to go in with my VersaFine because silicone stamps don't stamp so well. And this is the only one I have where it kind of looks like he's kind of like flying. He almost looks like Peter Pan. Then, okay, it's just not the same without some sparkle and some stars. So we have a white jelly pen. I'm just going to draw in some quick little stars, kind of leaving that in the background like a moon. Then I have a Sakura Stardust pen, which is basically glitter in a pen. And I do want my moon to sparkle. And I use my jelly plate as kind of my stencil, and I'm just going to go around with the Nuvo sparkle pen, or the Spectrum Noir sparkle pen. Now we have some shimmer around the moon. Don't really like my tree. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna stamp over it. When in doubt, add more foliage. Just gonna take this over to here. Cover that up a little bit. There we go. Now he looks like he's hanging above the forest, under the moonlight. Good deal, Fairy Fox. Where's it coming from? I noticed that a lot of the stuff I went and looked at to order was some from China, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to wait 3 months for it to get here. You know what I don't have? It would be cool if I had like a firefly stamp. I'm sure I have something I can use. Kind of firefly stamp would look cool on there. Now, where is that one pretty one? Because I do want to do something with that one. Let me show you guys that one. So there's one background. This one. I was listening to a lot of 80s today, yes. Oh, good, Fairy Fox. Good deal. Oh, you already got them. Okay. I thought you meant you just ordered them. How many of you guys are already starting to get your Creative Vision Stamps orders in? I know Sunshine got hers. Night, Stephanie. So this is the mom die. I'm putting one of these, I bought an extra one, in the 15,000 giveaway pile. I'm trying to collect as much as I can collect for that pile. Unfortunately, the normal budget I would have spent on my giveaway is no budget right now. So I'm trying to get what I can get to put in that pile to give to somebody once we hit 15,000. This almost looks, oh, I got an idea. Oh my gosh, I got an idea. Hold on. That one has purple and kind of like a blue, right? Or teal. It looks like paisleys. We gonna foil. The desk is a mess. I give up. Oh my gosh. The true artist has come out. Okay, we're going to turn, whoops, got to plug her in. Plug baby Mink in here. It started off as a jelly plate project. Oh my, where have we gone? Is Mermaid's Tail back in stock? She told me she was getting it. I don't know if she got it or not. So since these letters have kind of a blue, a little bit of blue and pink in them, and they do kind of look paisley, I'm going to foil this paisley design. And I'm going to use this blue. This is called Hello Sailor. Oh my God. Run! Run and get your mermaid tail. One for everybody. Don't need 4. I'm waiting for mystery boxes. I don't know, Bonnie. I saw Sunshine's mess. She posted it on our Facebook group. Hello, Suzette. I'm making a giant mess. We started with jelly plates, but now it's just kind of taking its own toll. It's just a big mess on my desk now. I'm trying to move things aside as best as I can, so I have a little working room here. I got a big pile of stuff that's got to go up to the sink and get cleaned. We started with brushos, paint. Now we're doing foiling. We're just all over the board today. Die cutting. Ink. Paint all over. But I think we got some cool backgrounds out of it. Hello, Karen. Ooh, did I miss a spot? Oh, the wrinkle in my foil. Look at that big old wrinkle. That's all right. Can't tell. Shh, don't tell. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I need to put a piece of cardstock behind there because it's getting lost. Like maybe a piece of black or glitter. Ooh, or glitter cardstock. Black cardstock. Some kind of cardstock. Nope, too much. Too much with the glitter. I think the black is too dark. Maybe blue? I think the mystery boxes are around 50. Okay, white. Just like a little strip, right? Oh yeah, you guys are right. White is better. Just a little strip there, pop it up. Emily, I was thinking mirror cardstock too, but I think it's distracting. I think that mirror cardstock's distracting. I think you guys are right with the white. Oh, you guys like the blue? Too much white. You guys like it like that? Should I go get a fresh piece or use this? It actually fits the letters perfectly. It's kind of cool. Oh, you guys like that? Okay. Well, I can't. Let me grab my sticker machine. I got out the big Xyron today. I haven't used that in like 10 years because I had to Xyron my big letter. All right, we're going to use this scrap piece of paper here. Okay, let's make sure this blue is cut evenly because it looks a little crooked to me. Get under there. All right, so it's a 1-inch strip. Oh, I think it is the right size. Yeah, just like a hair off. Lots and lots and lots of foilables. Toner sheets, things like that. Oh, this must be 5 1/4. It is 5 1/4. This year she said she was going to put something special in the boxes for the first so many purchases. Did you guys see that in the email? The mom die is a My Favorite Things die. And you can get it from the Not Too Shabby shop. I think that's where I got. I bought an extra one. Yep, Bonnie, you and Sunshine bought up the whole store. Just kidding, you guys. I think so. She doesn't, how are you getting it to Canada, Suzette? Because she doesn't ship it there. Oop. Goober. Bye, Karen. Oh, you ship it to your cousin in Virginia. I see. Oh, let's make sure this is going in the right spot. It's like the perfect size. Yeah, that's why she doesn't ship to Canada, for that reason. You saw 6 for like 66. I'm like, so 6 what? Foils? Well, they are not Creative Vision Stamps foils. Maybe they're deco foils. I've always had this Xyron tape gooey. It's always been gooey. Okay, so we got 2 card fronts. We got the Sparkly Moon Fairy. Oh, the mink. Oh, okay. I was wondering what you were talking about. I'm like, what? What are you guys talking about? And we have Mom. That does kind of look cool with the matte card and the foiling. You guys are right on that one. All right, what other backgrounds do we have here that we can make something pretty with? I have another one that's like this teal green one. I like that one too. This one we can probably do something fairy-ish with. Let's do something fairy-ish with that one. Not nefarious, but fairy-ish. Yeah, that's why she had to stop shipping to Canada, because people were ordering enough for free shipping and getting her to ship to Canada, and it ended up costing her too much money to ship to Canada. So unfortunately, that's why she had to stop shipping to Canada. Yeah, I know, Margaret. Margaret, I sent you a company that's similar. Sunshine, you could win it in the 15,000 mile giveaway. 15,000 subscriber giveaway. Because it crosses the border. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to put one of those other ones in an embossing folder. But this one, we're going to do like Lavinia Stamps does. She does these really cool deals. These are some of her stamps. I forgot I had these. They were stuffed in the corner. Yes. Oh, we're about to have some fun. Okay. The ideas are brewing. I need these. I need these. Do Frozen. Let it go, let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Leah loves Frozen. Oh my gosh, what was that? Something just fell down behind me. You guys hear that? That was scary. Made me jump. These are little sponges. I think I want to say Craft Stash or Scrapbook.com. They're called I forget. It's like a dessert name. Smoothies. That's what they're called. Now, if you're in the U.S., now if you are in Europe, you can get these Lavinia Steps. They are in the UK. But if you are in the U.S., I would highly recommend a company called 7 Kids Crafts. I think that's the name of it. It's a woman who does them out of her house, but she has these Lavinia stamps. Or Lavinia, however you pronounce it. She might be too big. Yeah, we'll try her anyway. These are photopolymer. They're not silicone. She's big. Oh boy. Might have to get a rock-a-block out. I am going to use a rock-a-block. I don't even want to tell you guys how old these are. I know, I can't believe almost 15,000 subscribers. You guys, so crazy. All because of you guys spreading the word and hanging out and giving thumbs up. That's right, 15,000 miles. Don't forget to change your oil, rotate your tires, check your spark plugs, check your brake pads. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, poop. I'm going to have to put her on a regular block and line her up. I think it's too thin for the rock-a-block. That's why I never use them. Go back over there on the shelf. I don't need you anymore. All right. Nobody saw that. This is why we use a Misty. So we don't have to deal with stuff like this. All right. I just need this part of her done. Ooh, you guys are so creative. Let's see if Nance can line it up. Ta-da! Close enough. We're going to go with it. Ooh, she's a creepy ghost. You guys are... All right. We got this. We got a baby dragon in here. Where is my baby dragon? Leah? My baby dragon flew away. She went up to eat pizza and never came back. Leah is my baby dragon. Leah and I were both born in the year of the snake, also known as Year of the Dragon. So I laugh because I say she's my mini-me, and I used to call myself the Dragon Lady. We're buffering. Are we buffering? So I say Leah is my baby dragon. That was Monarch. Monarch I used for the dragon. Twilight I used for the plants. Black I used on her. I do want to put some more kind of plants in here, or the mushrooms. I have some smaller plants here. Dragons, dragons. Fairies. There's a castle here. You could probably do the castle off in the background. Let me see if I can put that off to the side. It's a little castle. Probably do that in a dark gray so it looks like it's way far away. Like you guys said, covered in mist. It's her ghosty castle. This is Morning Mist. I'm going to put it way, way back here. There's my baby dragon. Did you hear me say, where's my baby dragon? Wait a minute, this says made in China. Interesting. Okay, now we got to do some scenery here. Going back old school now, Nance. Girl, she done lost her mind. We take, this is Warm Breeze. Take one of these little smoothie sponges, and we're going to give her a little bit of ground. We give her a little ground. And then we're going to put a little ground, like a little hill thingy, merbobber, under our castle here. Oh, that might be a little too dark. That is a little too dark. We'll have to go back and fix that. And then we're going to lightly just put some of this around the edges. That is a highly concentrated color of ink. Just wanted to fill in some of that white space between the where the jelly plate was. But I think we can put some more plants in there and fill that in a little bit. Ooh, Sandra, that sounds yummy. Homemade bread. This is some Fantasia. It's like a dark purple. Who doesn't love bread? Mmm. Okay, let's give one here. Okay, we got enough of that. We got enough of this. Green. Do you make a damper when camping? What is that? Unfortunately, I don't cook as much as I used to. So I did bake, Leah and I baked a carrot cake yesterday. Now, of course, it's out of a box. And Leah, what happened to our carrot cake? Leah, what happened to our carrot cake we made yesterday?
Something happened. I don't know what we did wrong, but it was supposed to be like a 2-layered cake. It was supposed to be really puffy, but it was like...
It came out super dense. And I think what I did wrong was... You're supposed to, like, it comes with a little bag of dehydrated raisins and carrots, and I think I didn't dehydrate it enough, so when it was cooking, they soaked up all of the water, and so there was no lift in our cake. So our cake is this tiny 2-layer cake. Still tastes good, but it's very dense. Okay. Oh, sparkle pens. You know what? I'll just use this one. Okay, I do want to darken up the edges a little bit. Lightly now, Nance, lightly. This one is called Paradise Blue. It's just a little bit darker than the other blue we were using, which was Warm Breeze. And I'm just very lightly tapping that off and blending that in. And giving this vinaigrette, vignette look, vinaigrette. You guys got me hungry. Vignette look on the outside. Okay. I feel like she could use a little more. So this is just a white. Is this the white one? No, this is the star one. I don't want that one. I want the white jelly roll. Hey, you guys, don't forget Linda's little nail party is going on till the end of the month, right, Linda? I love my little nails. They're so pretty. All right, all I'm doing now is following her hair contour. So she's going to have white hair. You know, normally we wouldn't want that, but it's cool in this case. Okay, so she has white hair. For her ribbons, she has little ribbons around her dress. Those I'm going to do in Sparkle Pen. And again, this is by no means is this a Lavinia standard card. Go watch her YouTube. I love watching hers. She pretty much does the same thing every time, but it's so pretty. It's so magical. I lost some of my glitter over here when I was swiping the ink on. Now, if you want to take it up a notch, of course we do, Nance. You guys are making me hungry. Stop with the bread. I think hers are the same too, but they're really pretty. Oh, this is my new Quickie Glue pen. I gotta remove the glue booger off of it. Okay, so I use the Quickie Glue pen. Oh, it's gonna get messy in here. This is some super sparkly glitter. I love this glitter, but it is very, very toxic. Like, not toxic, like just glitter everywhere. I mean, look. So we're going to wait for that to glue, and then we'll be able to take the big brush, or stick, and then we'll be able to take the big brush. But it's Cosmic Shimmer Sparkle Shakers, and it's very iridescent. This is a brown color. I did it on top of my little mushrooms there. So once it dries, we're going to brush that off. Let me move this aside. Not toxic, like just messy. And then she does this like circle moon thing. Nancy's gonna cheat a little bit here. Let's do this. Somebody's gonna have to DoorDash me some bread. You guys are making me so hungry right now. I just stuck my finger in the glue. Okay, this is now our moon shape. There's glitter all over the desk. It's awful. It's like, oh, I'll do something with the gel plates, but I won't use alcohol ink so I don't get messy. Nope, instead we'll just get glitter out. No big deal, Nance. All right. Well, we know I didn't go to the strip club because they're all closed. I think. I don't know. The question is, would Nance go to a strip club? Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's right. I did have those moon papers I could have used. Oh, well. Okay. I'm hoping this is stuck down enough that I can use my soft big brush, hopefully. Wonder if I'm able to lighten my moon. Hold on. Can't stop, you guys. Ugh. Glitter cooties all over my desk. I need a water brush. Here we go. Not that one, it leaks. This one. Too much, too much. Well, that didn't work. Instead of it letting me soak up the water, it just drank all the water. It took that water right back. Stupid card. That didn't work at all. Okay, plan B. You know what plan B is? Plan B is always add more glitter. There we go. Now it looks like the moon. Just going to be careful with our little dragon wing because we want it to look like he's in front of the moon, not behind the moon. So we don't want to get glitter on him. And That'll teach me to not use my Misty. Okay. I think I'm done now. I think I've made enough of a mess. All over the desk. All over my hands. Got a huge pile to take up to the sink to clean up. All right. What do you guys think? Was it a productive card making, messy evening for you guys? Because it sure was messy. Started off with jelly plates. Just went on its own little tangent there. My room was clean earlier today. I don't know where to start. All right, let me go through the backgrounds we made real quick, and then we'll clean up this mess hole. All right, so we started off with the jelly plate. We used, hopefully my scan and cut mat will be here tomorrow. I think it's going to be tomorrow or the next day. So we started off with the jelly plate, and then again, this is a 110-pound Neenah solar white card, and I just used some paint, and I used some stencils. So just some acrylic paint stencils and a brayer. And then we found these cool texture plates, which I believe are, again, in the polymer clay aisle. Okay. So some texturing tools. This one we cut out Mom with a die, which I'll show you in a second. So some of these do have potential. I really like the colors in this one. I just got to clean this one up a little bit. This one to me looks like fairy twinkling lights. Maybe that's what I'll do with that one. Yeah, some cool textures, some cool colors. I never really did jelly printing before, so that was my first time. And then the cards that we got out of it were this one, which was not what I wanted. I was trying to do this watercolor galaxy background, but it ended up looking like this moon planet thing in the background, so I just ran with it, stamped some trees and this flying fairy on that one, put some sparkle shimmer on that and some stars. So that'll look cool on a card front. And then this one where the letters Mom we cut out, and then we foiled a piece of foilable and put some matte cardstock on that. So we'll just put that one on a card, put some sequins on here, and it will stand out and look pretty. And then this is the one I got carried away with. I got all my Lavinia stamps out and just started stamping and glittering everything. But yeah, I think it looks pretty freaking cool. So there we go, guys. Thanks for hanging out and giving me ideas. Where are you guys going? What road trip are you guys going on? I wasn't invited on a road trip. What kind of road trip is this? I thought everybody was coming here to hang out with me. Thank you, Chow. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Sandy. Well, it started with you guys' suggestion of doing something with gel plates. So everybody give yourself a round of applause because you guys gave me the idea. Yeah, you guys can come and mess up my place. It's fine. I have 2 kids. I know how this goes. I am going to come to Wisconsin. I am going to come to Wisconsin because, of course, I want to go fishing and I want to visit my very good friend Laura and see her grandbaby and visit you, Bonnie. So, yes, I will come to Wisconsin and visit you guys. I'm just like looking around my room and I'm like, oh, the OCD is kicking in. Like, Nance, how could you let it get this far? But it's okay. I'll clean it up. I'll survive. It's already halfway there. Just gotta take all this stuff up to the sink and rinse it off. Whoops. Bonnie says Niagara Falls. Terry, how far is Terry from Niagara Falls? Jeanette, I can't wait to go fishing again. I'm hoping Saturday I'll be able to make it. Here's going to be the problem Saturday. It's the opening weekend for our little quarry, our little private club down here. And all the old guys are going to be down there. They're going to be down there since 4 o'clock in the morning trying to catch these giant trout that they stock there. And I'm going to have to be some nasty girl that's going to be like, yo, back up, Pops. Stay out of my fishing lane. Like, go fish in your own lane. That's what's going to end up happening, you guys. And then I'm going to have to come back and tell you guys that I had to put a beat down on some grandpa trying to fish in my area. I did pull a really nice trout out of there last year. It was the end of fishing season. It was in October, and I pulled out an 18.5-inch rainbow trout. Biggest fish I ever caught. You guys would have thought that I won the lottery after seeing that fish. It was crazy. Okay, I got most everything is put away. Did you guys have fun? Because it's not worth it if you guys didn't have fun. Jeanette, I have a boat, so anytime you want to come, just get your Pennsylvania fishing license and we'll go on my boat. Yes, I sprayed them with stamp cleaner and sprayed them. Look at my hands. And then all of this will now go upstairs to the sink and get cleaned up. Bonnie says her glass of wine is full. Keep going. Bonnie, are you supposed to have it? Wine. You guys got bread. You got wine. I'll be lucky if there's 2 pieces of cold pizza left up there after these 2. Especially the boy. Oh my gosh. His dad said to me, did you get your stimulus money yet? And I said, no. So, you know, we had this discussion about Xavier because we claim him every other year. So I don't know. He didn't do his taxes yet. So I don't know if I'm going to get Xavier or if he's going to get Xavier. So we're having this discussion about it. And he goes, well, I'll call and complain because you should get it because I know he's been eating all your food for the last month. How was internet tonight? Did it cut off for me or was it okay? Bernie, you're going to share? Anytime you guys want to see fishing, go on my Facebook page. It's Nancy Stamps 15. That's my Facebook. And I will put fishing pictures on there. Leah and I love to go fishing. She's my little fishing partner. She don't like getting up in the morning, but she likes going there and having fun. Internet was good. Okay. Well, probably when I turned around, Barbara, because the supplies were behind me and I was speaking with my back to the camera, which is bad. Okay, but there wasn't any buffing. There was a little buffing earlier, you said, Patty, right? Yeah. Buffering, not buffing. Buffering. I'll probably sponge some green on here. Maybe put some pine trees in here to cover up this ugly tree. I don't know. So you guys can all give Bernie a high five because Bernie's going to share the 6-layer letter SVGs. Oh my gosh. You are so generous. Now remember, when you're downloading the SVG, you have to put an extra G on there, Bernie. And then when you guys download it and save it, you have to delete that extra G. So it'll say SVGG. So when you save it to your computer, save it as SVG, delete the other G. It'll say, do you want to rename this file? You want to say yes. And then this is 6 layers, and you just separate the 6 layers on the silhouette and cut them one at a time. I used neon. Let me grab the pack of paper. It's just plain old Michael's paper. I used neon Michael's paper called South Beach. It had every color in here except for black, which I put on the top. I think she's going to put it in the docks like Stacy did. Stacy put that SVG file on there that we're in this together. Stacy, this is on there too for you to download. Stacy put this on there. Oh, she put the link on the website. Oh, even better, Bernie. You make it so easy. So you want to join our Facebook group if you're not already a member of our Facebook group. It is Foiling and Stamping Fun. And I shrank mine down because it was really big, like it was 12 by 12. I made it smaller so it fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Pennsylvania, you need a fishing license, or if you go to my private lake, you gotta pay for the year, and it's like $75 for the year. But it's worth it for me because it's 10 minutes, 15 tops from my house, and my boat stays there, so I can go whenever I want. Yeah, on the Facebook page, Foiling and Stamping Fun. Okay, guys. I know it's that part of the day you hate. Well, I got a ticket from Fishing Game the other day, you guys. A $15 parking ticket. All right, guys. I know. It's time to say goodbye. I parked down where the trailers and the boats were, and I saw the cop sitting there. And as I got Leah packed up, ready to go, he pulled away, and then I saw the ticket, and I'm like, you jerk. Night, night, guys. We'll figure out something else to do tomorrow. I'm just going to cross off things off of that list. Have a good night. What is today? Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. Good night. Elizabeth, I got your email. Thank you so much, honey. They're beautiful. I just don't know which one I like. I love them all. Everybody stay safe. Have a good night's rest. Go eat your bread and your wine. I'm so jealous. Suzette, have a good night. Be safe at work. Virtual hugs for everybody. Bye, guys.